figure out what's going on. Well, now we know quite a bit. Capitalists are waging endless wars, killing and maiming our fine young men and women over oil. Despite unprecedented prosperity, poverty and pauperism are spreading as capitalist greed creates financial crises, eliminates public housing, cuts public assistance, closes clinics, and destroys public education. Perhaps as many as 50 million people are unemployed, and millions more are part of the working poor. We all know people scrambling to keep their home and pay their bills. People who have no money. The misery index is sky high. People can't take much more. No help is coming from those elected to help. Chicago city government is snuggled up and merged with big corporations as they declare war upon the people, closing schools, cutting pensions, and privatizing everything in sight. Entire cities like Detroit, Gary, East St. Louis are being sacrificed and going bankrupt as the greedy capitalists scour the nation and the world in search of someone who will work as cheap as a robot. Everything the criminal capitalists do is an ugly performance of self-exposure. For over a decade, Chicago politicians have lied, cheated, stolen, and connived while they held sham hearings for community input and closed over 100 schools anyway. Now, we all know it. Ordinary people are tired of Republicans, Democrats, and all other schemers, scammers, and usurpers. Frustrated people are taking to the streets, protesting, picketing, boycotting, and engaging in civil disobedience. The recent Occupy movements, union actions, and protests are only the beginning. We all know a better world is possible.
Yes.
We must be serious and thoughtful as our very existence is at stake. Every battlefield we fight on, whether it's the fight for pension reform, or school closings, or class size, or an elected school board, offers us a choice. Bandage the cancer that is capitalism, or cave in to the increasing attacks against us. For every bandage they offer us with one hand, they knife us with the other, and the capitalists remain in charge. The only choice left to us is to change the system itself. Deep down, we all hope the rulers are not as cruel as we think they are. But despite our prayers, they continue to be guided by profit above people. They have given up on us because we are of no more use to them. And we are beginning to see it. It is time for us to give up on these people. These vultures will not only kill us, they will pick our bones. Corporate capitalism cannot be reformed. We cannot have a kinder, gentler capitalist system. Social revolution is more thorough. It sees our society as pregnant with something new. Starting with the 50 million and more people capitalism has discarded, we are going to have to reconstruct society, redivide the wealth, and make some people uncomfortable.
Right.
Every struggle holds opportunities for analysis and debate about the ideas that serve opposing classes. It hinges upon which struggle will either swing open to the next step toward greater political independence, or swing shut and lock the fighters within the corporation's vision of the future. Every struggle opens up the question of who holds power. And that's why I'm bent out of shape.
Word. Wow.
Anybody who's interested should certainly read the People's Tribune. If you have things you want to write for the People's Tribune, please let Adam know.
Yeah.
Poems are welcome.
Yeah.
So you should know that. Thank you very much.